Welcome to Presidency Senior Secondary School online class. So continuing our Unit 2, that is solution. In last class we have started colligative properties of dilute solution. There are 4 different colligative properties. Colligative properties means property which depends only on number of moles and not nature of moles. Now, depending upon colligative properties, there are 4 types of colligative properties. Number 1 is called relative lowering in vapor pressure. Second one is called elevation in boiling point. Third one is depression in freezing point. And last one, osmotic pressure. In last class, we have already started first colligative property, that is relative lowering in vapor pressure. So, in relative lowering in vapor pressure, we got an important relation. Important relation is Pa0 minus P divided by Pa0 equal to WB MA WA MB. So Pa0 is called vapor pressure of pure solvent, Pa vapor pressure of solution, Pa0 minus P is called lowering of vapor pressure. Entire left side is called relative lowering in vapor pressure. In right side, WA represent mass of solvent, mass of solute, molar mass of solvent, and also molar mass of solute. So generally this relation is used to find out molar mass of solute. So in numerical part, just only one numerical. Now we start second numerical. So write question first regarding second numericals. A solution is made by dissolving 30 gram of a non-volatile solute in 90 gram of solvent, that is water. It has a vapor pressure of 2.8 kilopascal at 298 Kelvin. At 298 Kelvin, vapor pressure of pure water is 3.64 kilopascal. Calculate the molar mass of the solute. So, in this relation, 30 gram of non-volatile solute, that is mass of solute, WB equal to 30 gram. 90 gram of water means mass of water equal to 90 gram. Vapor pressure of solution is 2.8 kilopascal. and vapor pressure of pure water equal to 3.64 kilopascal. Calculate molar mass of the solute, MB. So find out MB, and MA represent molar mass of solvent. Here solvent is water, so molar mass of water is 18 gram per mole. So these are different quantities in the relation. So if we substitute all these values in this relation, then we get PA0 equal to 3.64, P equal to 2.8 by 3.64 equal to WB equal to 30 gram, MA equal to 18, WA equal to 90, and unknown quantity is MB, that is molar mass of solute. So this is molar mass of unknown solute, 26 gram per mole. So next we consider another numerical. So here at 298 Kelvin, the vapor pressure of water is 23.75 mm of mercury. So vapor pressure of water means vapor pressure of pure solvent. That is value of PA0 equal to 23.75 mm of mercury. Calculate vapor pressure at the same temperature, means vapor pressure of solution. About 5% aqueous solution of urea. Now what is 5% solution? 5% solution means here 5% means this solution in form of WW. So 5% solution means 5 gram of urea in 95 gram of water. So here mass of urea, that is solute, that is WB equal to 5 gram, and mass of solvent, that is mass of urea equal to 95 gram. So 5% urea means mass of urea equal to 5 gram and mass of water equal to 95 gram. And molecular mass of urea is obtained from this formula. So 2 nitrogen, 2 into 14 plus 4 hydrogen, 4 into 1 plus 1 carbon, 1 into 12 plus 1 oxygen, 1 into 16, which is equal to 60 gram per mole. So this is molar mass of urea. So only unknown factor is Pa. So if we substitute in this relation, so Pa not equal to 23.75 minus P divided by 23.75 equal to WB equal to 5, MA equal to, actually this is WB and it is WA. MA molar mass of water equal to water 18. So if we calculate here, then 23.75 minus P equal to 5 into 18 into 23.75, 95 into 60, so which is equal to 0.375. So P equal to 23.75 minus 0.375, which is equal to 23.375 mm of mercury. So this is vapor pressure of solution. So this is all about our first colligative property, that is relative lowering in vapor pressure. And relative lowering in vapor pressure is important because it is used to find out molar mass of unknown solute and also vapor pressure of solution. So next we consider our second colligative properties, which is elevation in boiling point. So here two terms, one is elevation, that is boiling point. So first of all we consider what is boiling point. Generally boiling point is the temperature at which vapor pressure equal to atmospheric pressure. So what is boiling point? Boiling point is the temperature at which vapor pressure equal to atmospheric pressure. যে টেম্পারেচারে vapor pressure কার সমান হয় atmospheric প্রেসারের ইকুয়াল হয়, that temperature is called boiling point. For example, boiling point of pure water is 100 degrees centigrade. This means that at 100 degrees centigrade vapor pressure of water is equal to 1 atmosphere. So what is boiling point? Boiling point is the temperature at which vapor pressure equal to atmospheric pressure. Now we consider what is elevation in boiling point. Say if we consider a pure solvent, say water, pure solvent. So boiling point of pure water is 100 degrees centigrade, which is called TB naught. Now if some solute is added to it, say sugar or say glucose or urea or any other solute which is non-volatile and non-electrolyte, if added to water, So its boiling points more than 100 degrees centigrade. Say boiling point is say 102 degrees centigrade. So 102 degree, this is boiling point of water, and this is boiling point of solution. So always value of Tb is higher than Tb naught. It is boiling point of solution higher than boiling point of pure solvent, and their difference Tb minus Tb naught is called del Tb, and which is called elevation in boiling point. Elevation in boiling point. So here elevation in boiling point Tb minus Tb naught, say 100, 2, 200, so 2 degree is elevation in boiling point. So what is elevation in boiling point? Elevation in boiling point is the difference of temperature between boiling point of solution and boiling point of pure solvent. This can be explained in other way also. We know that P naught is greater than P. Say this line represent P naught. Say this is pressure line. So this one is P naught. Since P naught greater than P, say this line represent P. So this is for pure solvent, this is for solution. This one for solution, vapor pressure of solution. And this one pure solvent. Pure solvent always higher than solution. Now to boil a particular solution, its value must reach atmospheric pressure. Say this line represent 1.0 atmosphere. So to boil solvent, it must reach 1 atm. Pure solvent, to boil solution, it also reach 1 atm. So which one reach easier? Pure solvent. And which one require more heat to reach the value? Solution. So solution always, solution always higher than pure solvent. So pure solvent where vapor pressure is higher than solution, and this line represents a 1 atmosphere. So to boil pure solvent must reach 1 atm, solution also must reach 1 atm. So which one reach easier? Pure solvent reach easier because it is close to 1 atm. Here solution require larger amount of heat to reach 1 atm. So here more heat is required. So this one higher than this, and their difference is known as elevation in boiling point. Now it has been found experimentally that elevation in boiling point is directly proportional to molality of the solution. So this can be explained in graphically also. So this can be explained in graphically also. So if we plot a graph between vapor pressure and temperature. So say this line represent 1 atm. So say AB line represent pure solvent. Vapor pressure curve of pure solvent at different temperature, and CD curve represent vapor pressure curve of solution at different temperature. Now both this curve meet 1 atm at point X and here point Y. So this point X represent boiling point of pure solvent, and this one meet here So this point represent boiling point of solution. So their difference is this one. So this one represent TB, that is elevation in boiling point. So elevation in boiling point can be explained graphically also. So to explain this, let us plot a graph between vapor pressure and temperature and say this dotted line represent 1.0 atm, means atmospheric pressure at normal condition. So here AB curve represent vapor pressure curve of solvent and CD curve represent vapor pressure curve of solution. Now AB curve, which represent vapor pressure of pure solvent, meet atmospheric pressure at point X. So point X represent boiling point of pure solvent. So point X represent boiling point of pure solvent. CD curve, which represent vapor pressure curve of solution, meet one atmospheric pressure line at point Y. So point Y represent boiling point of solution. So this is del TB. Now from the curve it is clear that value of TB is higher than TB naught. Value of TB greater than TB naught. So their difference represent del TB, which is called elevation in boiling point. So this is graphical representation of elevation in boiling point. Now it has been found out experimentally that elevation in boiling point del TB, which is equal to TB minus TB naught, is directly proportional to molality of the solution. So it has been found experimentally that elevation in boiling point del TB is directly proportional to M. What is M? M represent molality of the solution. So if we draw constant, then we put a constant Kb, and Kb is called molal elevation constant. Also known as ebuloscopic constant. Kb is called molal elevation constant, also known as ebuloscopic constant. Now, if M equal to 1, then del TB equal to Kb. So here we can easily define Kb. What is Kb? Molar elevation constant or ebullioscopic constant of a solution equal to elevation in boiling point when molality of the solution is 1. So what is molar elevation constant or ebullioscopic constant? In this relation, if we put m equal to 1, then del Tb equal to Kb. So from this we can easily define Kb. What is Kb? Molar elevation constant or ebullioscopic constant equal to elevation in boiling point when molality of the solution is 1. So from this, first of all, we consider what is elevation in boiling point. Elevation in boiling point is the difference of boiling point of solution and boiling point of pure solvent. Now always boiling point of solution higher than pure solvent, and this relation can also be explained graphically by plotting vapor pressure against temperature. Now it has been found experimentally that elevation in boiling point, that is del Tb, directly proportional to small m. What is small m? Small m is the molality of the solution, and Kb is called molar elevation constant, also known as ebullioscopic constant. Now if we put m equal to 1 in this relation, then del Tb equal to Kb. So from we can easily define Kb, that is molar elevation constant. Molar elevation constant equal to elevation in boiling point when molality of the solution is 1. So like previous one, that is relative lowering in vapor pressure, here also elevation in boiling point is also used to find out molar mass of unknown solute, which must be non-volatile and non-electrolyte. So next we consider determination of molar mass of solute. So solute must be non-volatile and non-electrolyte. So let us consider a solution where W a gram solvent. Let us consider a solution where W a gram of solvent and W b gram of non-volatile non-electrolyte solute are dissolved in it. So this is mass of solute, and let Mb be the molar mass of solute. So let us consider a solution where Wb gram of solute having molar mass Mb dissolved in Wa gram of solvent. So number of moles of solute equal to Wb by Mb. Number of moles of solute equal to mass by molar mass. Now Wa gram of solvent contains Wb by Mb moles of solute. Therefore, 1000 gram of solvent contains Wb by Mb, Wa into 1000 moles of solute. A number of moles of solute present in 1000 gram of solvent is known as molality. So this is our molality. Again, we consider a solution where W big gram of solute, which is non-volatile and non-electrolyte, having molar mass Mb, dissolved in W a gram of solvent. So number of moles of solute equal to mass by molar mass. So W a gram of solvent contains this number of moles of solute. So 1000 gram of solvent contains this one. So number of moles of solute present in 1000 gram of solvent is called molality of the solution. So molality M equal to Wb into 1000, Mb into Ma. Sorry, W. So our relation is del Tb equal to Kb into small m. So del Tb equal to Kb into what is small m? Wb into 1000 divided by Wa into Mb. So this is our final relation. So what is del Tb? Del Tb equal to elevation in boiling point Tb minus Tb naught. That is boiling point of solution minus boiling point of pure solvent. Kb molar elevation constant. Mass of solute, mass of solvent, molar mass of solute. So this relation is used to find out Mb, that is molar mass of solute. Next we consider numericals from elevation in boiling point. So, numericals from elevation in boiling point. Question number 1. Molar elevation constant for benzene is 2.52 Kelvin per mole. Molar elevation constant means value of Kb. A solution of some organic compound or organic substance in benzene boils at Otto higher than benzene. That is difference between two. This one difference between two means del Tb. Higher than benzene means this is difference of boiling point of solution and boiling point of pure solvent. What is the molarity of the solution? So here Kb is given, which is equal to 2.52 Kelvin per mole. Number 2, del Tb, that is difference of 2. So this is difference of 2, which is equal to 0.126 degree centigrade. Find out m. So very simple numerical. Our first relation is del Tb equal to Kb into m. So m equal to del Tb by Kb. So 0.126 by 2.52. So this is molarity of the solution, 0.05. So this is molarity of the solution. Very easy numerical. So next we consider our second numerical. The boiling point of benzene is 353.23 Kelvin when 1.80 gram of a non-volatile solute was dissolved in 90 gram of benzene. The boiling point is reached to 354.11 Kelvin. Calculate the molar mass of the solute. So our question is, the boiling point of benzene is 353.23 Kelvin. So boiling point of benzene means boiling point of pure solvent. When 1.80 gram, which is mass of solute, of non-volatile solute was dissolved in 90 gram of benzene, this is WA. The boiling point is raised to. So this one is our TB, boiling point of solution, and Kb is given, which is equal to 2.53 Kelvin kg per mole. So here WB equal to 1.80 gram, WA equal to 90 gram, TB not equal to 353.23 Kelvin, TB equal to 354.11 Kelvin, and Kb is given, which is equal to 2.53 Kelvin kg per mole. So find out MB, that is molar mass of solute. So our relation is del TB equal to Kb WB into 1000 divided by WA into MB. Now what is del TB? Del TB equal to TB minus TB naught. What is TB? 354.11 minus 353.23. Which is equal to 0.88 Kelvin. Now if we substitute the values, we can easily find out MB, that is molar mass of solute, because here only MB is unknown, and which is equal to 57.5 mole per kg per mole, sorry, gram per mole. So this is molar mass of unknown solute. This is all about elevation in boiling point. So next we consider third correlative properties, which is called depression in freezing point. Now if we consider a pure solvent, say water, so freezing point of water which is pure is say 0 degree centigrade. Now when any solute is dissolved in it, now it becomes solution. Now if Tf represent freezing point of solution, then it is lower than freezing point of pure solvent. So this one say minus 2 degrees centigrade. So always Tf not greater than Tf. That is freezing point of pure solvent always higher than freezing point of solution. So their difference is Tf naught minus Tf. So in this particular case their difference is 0 minus minus 2. So which is equal to 2. So 2 represent depression in freezing point. So what is depression in freezing point? It is difference of freezing point of pure solvent and freezing point of solution. Now first of all, what is freezing point? So freezing point is the temperature at which solid and liquid phase have same vapor pressure. Freezing point is the temperature at which solid and liquid phase have same vapor pressure. So it has been found experimentally that depression in freezing point del Tf directly proportional to molality of solution, or del Tf equal to some constant Kf into m, and constant Kf is called molal depression constant, also known as cryoscopic constant. It is called, Kf is called molal depression constant, also known as cryoscopic constant, and m is the molality of the solution. So depression in freezing point is the difference of temperature between freezing point of pure solvent and freezing point of solution. So generally freezing point of pure solvent always higher than freezing point of solution, and their difference is called depression in freezing point. And it has been found experimentally that, like previous one, depression in freezing point is directly proportional to molality of the solution, or depression freezing point equal to some constant into molality, and this constant Kf is called molal depression constant, also known as cryoscopic constant. Now it can be also explained on the basis of graphical representation. Again, if we plot vapor pressure against temperature and say this AB curve represent vapor pressure of frozen solvent, and this one represent vapor pressure curve of liquid solvent, and say this one represent vapor pressure curve of solution. Now this is solid and this one liquid, so meet at this point V. So V represent freezing point of pure solvent, and this is frozen solvent, this is liquid solvent, meet at D. So D represent freezing point of solution. So from graph it is clear that del Tf naught is greater than Tf. So their difference del Tf minus Tf equal to del Tf. So this is our depression in freezing point. So next class I will continue our unit 2, that is solution. Thank you.